monotonous whispering wind as our group of campers ventured into the heart of Whispering Woods. The thick canopy above shrouded us in an inky darkness that seemed to absorb every sound. Our flashlights carved feeble beams through the obsidian night, revealing twisted branches that clawed at the sky like skeletal fingers. We had heard the tales, the haunted house nestled within this labyrinth of trees, a house so dreaded, its name lingered on the hovshed breaths of townsfolk, an unspoken decree steering clear of its malevolent presence. Blackwood Manor, they called it, standing defiantly against the passage of time, a looming specter in the heart of the woods. Our campsite lay near, a tentative sanctuary against the enigma that awaited us. Our laughter was subdued, overshadowed by the eerie murmurings of the wind weaving through the ancient pines. I couldn't shake the feeling that the very earth beneath our feet held its breath, bracing for the unfolding terror. As the embers of our campfire danced in the chilled night air, curiosity mingled with trepidation. Against the collective unease, a daring impulse seized us, a decision to confront the legends that lingered in the shadows. Blackwood Manor beckoned, its facade distorted by moonlight and a century of neglect. With flashlights in hand, we approached the mansion, an imposing relic of forgotten history. The windows, like vacant eyes, gazed into the abyss of the surrounding forest. Nocturnal creatures, usually a chorus of life, were silent witnesses to our hesitant advance. The air grew colder, and a spectral aura clung to the very fabric of the night. Upon crossing the threshold, a disquieting stillness pervaded Blackwood Manor. The air inside clung to us like the chill of an ancient crypt. The creaking floorboards echoed with every cautious step, as if the house itself groaned in acknowledgement of its unwilling guests.
Rooms unfolded before us, adorned with remnants of a bygone era. Tattered wallpaper whispered secrets, and dilapidated furniture held shadows of forgotten conversations. The air thickened with the weight of unseen eyes, and the walls, like spectral guardians, observed our intrusion. Our journey into the belly of this decaying leviathan unveiled glimpses of the macabre. Dusty portraits stared with hollow eyes, capturing the agony of long-lost souls. In each room, the oppressive atmosphere seemed to absorb the very essence of our fears, manifesting them in the form of spectral apparitions. As we delved deeper, whispers grew into mournful cries, recounting tales of betrayal, despair, and an unholy pact that bound the mansion to a sinister force. A malevolent energy pulsed through the house, converging in a room at the heart of its malefic core. We discovered an ancient book, its pages etched with cryptic symbols and ominous incantations. The words, once dormant, stirred as if awakened by our presence. Unbeknownst to us, we had become players in a nightmarish ritual, a dance with forces beyond mortal comprehension.
Midnight approached, and the mansion's desolation transformed into a theater of horrors. Shadows danced in perverse celebration, and ethereal whispers swelled into a cacophony of tormented souls. The very fabric of reality seemed to unravel, revealing the raw, pulsating heart of Blackwood Manor's malevolence. A ghastly revelation awaited us in the accursed chamber. The walls, adorned with symbols, bore witness to a blood pact that had bound the mansion to an unspeakable entity. The air itself recoiled with the echo of tormented screams, a chorus of anguished souls seeking retribution for sins committed within those walls. Suddenly, the temperature plummeted, and an otherworldly
gust extinguished our feeble attempts at illumination. Darkness enveloped us, and the very architecture of Blackwood Manor seemed to twist and contort, its dimensions defying the laws of reality. We were no longer visitors. We were prisoners in a maleficent labyrinth designed to consume our sanity. In the pitch-black abyss, our senses betrayed us. Whispers echoed with taunting laughter. Unseen hands brushed against our trembling flesh, and the air resonated with the anguished wails of those who had succumbed to Blackwood Manor's insatiable hunger.
Hours melded into an eternity as we stumbled blindly through the shifting corridors. Each turn led us deeper into the abyss, further entwining us in the house's dark design. Our very souls seemed to fray at the edges, sanity slipping away like sand through desperate fingers. The boundaries between nightmare and reality blurred, and the walls themselves seemed to pulse with malevolence. In our fevered minds, the house became a living entity, a carnivorous leviathan feeding on the terror it birthed. Blackwood Manor was not a structure, it was a manifestation of horror itself. As the first light of dawn approached, we found ourselves standing before the mansion's dilapidated entrance. The night's horrors, now etched into our very souls, left us changed, scarred by the harrowing encounter with a force beyond human understanding. We stumbled into the blinding daylight, the forest around us mourning the departure of those who had dared to breach the veil. Blackwood Manor, shrouded in its malevolent history, stood silent and brooding, a sentinel of nightmares eternally imprisoned within its decaying walls. Our tale, whispered to the wind, joined the chorus of countless others who had encountered the enigma of Blackwood Manor. The town continued its silence, the looming woods hiding secrets that no words could convey. And as the years passed, the ominous mansion waited patiently for the next unsuspecting wanderers, its dark history unfolding in echoes that transcended time. As we departed, the whispers lingered, a haunting symphony that would forever resonate in the corridors of our minds. Blackwood Manor, a chapter written in the blood of those who dared to venture into its abyss, remained a testament to the fragility of mortal courage and the insatiable hunger of the unknown. Our campsite, now a mere clearing in the woods, felt like a distant memory as we retraced our steps. The whispers faded, and the towering trees stood sentinel, their ancient branches casting long shadows upon the ground. And as we emerged from the shadows of whispering woods, a cold breeze seemed to carry with it a final, mournful whisper, a farewell from the haunted heart of the forest. For those who tread where the shadows converge and the veil between worlds thins, beware the tales of Blackwood Manor. For the malevolence that dwells within its walls hungers for the echo of footsteps, the terrified gasps, and the desperate whispers of those who dared to seek the truth in the heart of